God! What did I just watch? What did I just watch? I just got out of the theater from watching Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey, or Waste of Money is what they should have called it. This is one of the worst horror movies I have seen in a good many years. Now, credit where credit is due. I will say, you know, because this is not going to be a glowing review, let's just get the positives out of the way. I respect filmmaker, he's getting shit done, he's getting movies made, you know, he did a thing. Want to be somewhat positive and kind of congratulate him on making a finished product. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. None of it is good, but he made it. He wrote, directed something. So, you know, at the end of the day, he's a creative, he's making things. I respect that as a whole. Now, I don't think it's good, and we're gonna talk about it. My mother is a huge Winnie-the-Pooh fan, so this is funny. So even growing up, a lot of the stuff that happened, I kind of was really accustomed to seeing everywhere, you know. My name is obviously Christopher, so there's a lot that goes into that as well, but this is garbage. This is fucking terrible. And I mean, the mask is dumb. Like the concept behind why Pooh Bear's there, this shittily drawn like sketch animation thing that happens in the beginning to explain it, and like, so Pooh Bear's just angsty and mad because Christopher Robin left. It's so stupid. Like, I just don't understand. Like, every facet of this is dumb. All the kills are really dumb. Pooh Bear and Piglet walk so slow. They walk like they're in molasses. And at one point, Piglet's in a pool chasing someone, and I legit thought it was gonna take like 10 minutes for him to get across this tiny little pool. I mean, so the theater was in, had a bunch of hooligan children in it, and they were talking very loudly and laughing at the movie. So was a lot of the audience. So a lot of what they did and portrayed was just laughed at. Nobody thought it was scary. And I mean, like I said, I went in with low expectations, like zero expectations. You know, Skinamarink, I had no expectations because I didn't know what I was going to go into, but this I had zero expectations for, and it like under-delivered to the zero expectations I had. It was just all bad. I don't think it was shot well. There was a reviewer out there that said it was made on a lunch money budget, and I would agree. Even the 100-acre wood sign looks like he went down to the Home Depot and got some scrap wood to make it, and then his kids spray painted 100-acre wood on it. It's just bad. Every facet of this movie is bad. Okay, so let's discuss the acting. Now, a lot of these actors are, well, I say the majority of these actors are British or, you know, some European descent, and so I, as a non-British person, these may be terrible actors. They weren't the worst, so for me, like, there's typically very generic American actors that just can't act, and so these may be that for British actors. I don't know. They were fine, so I would say that the acting is probably better, and they like tried to go for it, and they were going hard. Christopher Robin is trying to win an Oscar in this movie. He doesn't succeed, but in the end, like I said, it's just dumb. Like, I'm just like, every facet of this is like, we start out with the main character. I think her name's Maria. I don't remember. And I just saw this movie. I just walked out. I don't remember her name. She has this guy that broke into her house in the very beginning. So she's traumatized by that. And her therapist tells her, like, hey, you should go out on vacation. And so she does that. And so now what we're going to do is this girl who's already been traumatized, we're going to further you know, extend her trauma, and it just becomes cruel at that point because we're just like, hey, this girl is coming out here because she's been traumatized by somebody who broke into her house and tried to assault her. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna kill her. Like, it's just, oh my God, it's just so bad. This is like, I haven't seen, and I thought The Monsters from Rob Zombie was just boring and not great, but this is bad. This is just as bad. Like, and this man is going to make more of these. And he even says at the end of this movie, like, it's a Marvel movie, like, Winnie-the-Pooh will return. Why? Who wants this? No one wants this. This guy's just doing it because it's in the public domain and he can kind of get away with it now. But it's bad. I don't want to see anything else from him. I don't want to see a Bambi movie or a Peter Pan or anything else that he's going to do because this was garbage and I didn't like any of it. And you should not watch this movie. Now, granted, it was only playing in theaters tonight, but you know, wherever it comes to streaming, just I mean, if you are at morbid curiosity, if you want to know, if you're just like, hey, we're going to get a group of friends together, we're going to get slightly inebriated, and we're going to watch this movie, have a great time, then it's for you. But if you're actually trying to watch this as a horror fan, don't. It's very bad. It's very bad. I know I've been like repeating myself multiple times. It's very bad. There's nothing good about this, you know. It's very exploitative, you know. I mean, we do only get one girl that shows anything in this movie, so I thought there was going to be a lot more of that, and there wasn't. So, you know, I will say maybe they restrain themselves a little bit because there's very much one girl where you're like, oh, this is where this is going to, and it doesn't. So, if you're going in for that, there's not much of that. Very first girl, and that's it. You're not going to get a lot of that. But that's all I've got to say, man. I don't want to talk about this movie anymore. It's bad. Don't watch it. Go watch something else. Go watch my Scream review, and you can go watch Scream. We can get excited for a good movie, hopefully. All right. I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go watch something else so I can rinse these thoughts out of my brain because I need, you know, to wash them out. I need to watch something good to eliminate the bad. All right, so I'm going to link some videos for you now so you can continue journeying on the channel. I'm going to link my Knock at the Cabin review, which I did, which is a pretty decent movie. You can check that out, see what I thought there. And then I'm also going to link my Scream review. I am doing all the Scream movies up until Scream 6 comes out. Exciting time. I love those movies. So if you want to hear me talk about the first Scream, check that video out. Subscribe if you like what I do here. We got a lot going on over the next month. And that's all I've got, and I'll talk to you guys later.